Being a soldier, having pledged to protect my country and its citizens, I strongly believe in the commendation of a strong foothold of human rights protection in India. For it is these very rights that makes our life worth living. Respected Chief Guests, Chairpersons, jury members, co-participants and beautiful audience, I, Rifle Women HT Anal of Assam Rifles Northeast Zone, strongly oppose the given motion. Sir, I am not against the legal frameworks and institutions of our country, but I would like to give the reasons why I am convinced and want to convince you all that the existing legal frameworks and institutions are not sufficient to ensure protection of human rights in India. Firstly, despite the existence of 469 articles in the Indian Constitution in which human rights were embedded so that nobody could challenge the safety and freedom of any citizens, the same Constitution has modified the penalties on the violators as per political requirements. For instance, Article 14, Right to Equality, and Article 21, Right to Life, are directly violated under Section 4 and 6 of ASSAM. The irony is that what is the value of right to life when there is right to kill? Sir, we will be making a fool of ourselves if we say there is equality in India when minorities and poor suffer discrimination, exploitation and atrocities by rich and powerful lot. What about the rights to food, water, health and education when over 25 lakhs of Indian population starve to death every year? What about the right to liberty when mob lynching is increasing day by day? Are those rights just a declaration on the framework and for political speech only? Article 22, right to be informed, right not to be tortured during arrest or in custody have become just a written trinket due to thousands of custodial deaths and unlawful detention and killing in India every year. Over the past 25 years, according to the report of New York-based NGO, there have been 41 instances where Indian journalists were murdered in direct reprisal for his or her work. India ranks poorly at 138 out of 180 listed countries in the Press Freedom Index 2018. This clearly shows deprivation of Article 19, right to freedom of speech and expression. Sir, though Section 166A of the Code of Criminal Procedure Act prohibits humiliation of rape survivors, actions have never been taken against any police officer under this section. Women and girls who survive rape and sexual violence still face barriers to report such crimes at police stations, hospitals, as well as during trials. Today, India is facing shortage of more than 6,000 judges. More than 3 crore cases are pending, 53 districts functions without district courts, and human rights commissions functions with less than the prescribed members. The literacy rate of India is still low, thereby leading to less understanding of the legal frameworks and institutions, and on top of that, institutions lack adequate funds to promote research and rights awareness programs. Last but not the least, Human Rights Commissions mostly draws their staff from the government department, which adds tremendous work pressure with the increasing number of complaints. The Commission does not have the backing to penalize authority which does not implement its orders and does not have powers against private parties. My dear opponents, with all this deficiency and violations of human rights, will you still say that the existing legal frameworks and institutions are sufficient to protect human rights? No. An important point to be noted is that Human Rights Commission stands to be effective only under a given set of circumstances, and most importantly, a law depends on the level of funding, functional independence including free from political influence, and institutional autonomy guaranteed to the Human Rights Commissions. The institutional framework should facilitate the adequate delivery of social security system and be administered in a sound